Today, Georgia and the entire nation said their final goodbyes to the 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. Tributes pouring in from family and close friends and even the current president. But it was the countless everyday Americans who made sure to witness Jimmy Carter's flag-draped casket on his final journey from Washington to Plains, Georgia. 11 Alive Savannah Levins takes a look back at this monumental moment.
From the Capitol, where he served as the 39th President of the United States, to the Washington National Cathedral, President Jimmy Carter's life honored on this final day of remembrance. Former presidents and first ladies among the thousands of mourners. Jason Carter, quick to remind the crowd that his grandfather, while worthy of the pomp and circumstance, was, until his last breath, Jimmy from Plains.
They spent 4 years in the governor's mansion and 4 years at the White House, but the other 92 years they spent at home in Plains, Georgia.
The president's love of the Peach State shining through the stories from those who loved him.
The beauty and complexity of a South Georgia forest. When we fished, he celebrated the majesty of everything from the smallest minnow to that grand circulation of waters.
President Joe Biden recalling in his eulogy a memorable last visit to Plains.
An unassuming red brick ranch home that reflects their modesty more than any trappings of power.
Following the national funeral, the presidential motorcade departed for Joint Base Andrews, where the late president's remains were transported via Special Air Mission 39 back home to Georgia, where his hometown waited with open arms. A funeral service held for close friends and family at Maranatha Baptist Church in Plains, where Carter famously taught Sunday school after leaving the White House.
He championed civil rights, worked tirelessly to end discrimination and protect the environment.
Reverend Tony Loudon, the Carters' longtime personal pastor and friend, addressing the president's small but cherished congregation.
Last Sunday, when God opened up the doors and said, "Jimmy, come on home," I imagine his bride started pushing her way to the gate, telling people, "Move out of my way so I can get some sugar from my Jimmy before he started building homes up here."
And at last, a final trip through his beloved Plains. The National Day of Remembrance full of ceremonial grandeur, coming to an end exactly the way President Carter wanted it. Home after a final goodbye to the nation he loved, to rest beside the woman he loved even more. Savannah Levins, 11 Alive News.
By the way, if you missed any of today's eulogies in Washington or Plains, Georgia, just head over right now to 11 Alive Plus. There you can follow our exclusive look at the president's life and legacy, and you can download the 11 Alive Plus app on your Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV right now, and it's free.